Everybody, welcome to Dean's Garage Show. Second installment. I just wanted to make sure I put something in today because today is the big day that we got the LS, or the LS swap I'm going to be doing into my 1975 MGB. Wanted to show it in its current state because it just came out of a junkyard. It's got 114,000 miles on it. These engines are known for being quite bulletproof. I'm really excited about that. It has a lot of the factory equipment on it, obviously, right now. We're going to strip almost all of that right off of this thing. It's going to get an injection system, which I'm not positive which one I'm going to put on it yet, but it'll be standalone with its own computer that will run both the fuel injection and the ignition system. The exhaust will obviously be handled by some headers that are going to have to be custom made to fit in that body. I have some in there right now because the vehicle already has, as I mentioned in my last post, it has an LT1 in it right now, and we made quite a few accommodations for that to begin with, including a complete exhaust system. So what I'll probably do, or may well do, is at least adapt, if not, I would redo the header section of the pipes that are in there currently. I like the setup that's in it right now. I'd like to fully reuse it. I'm just not in the know right at this moment whether it's going to bolt to this head the same. I'm pretty sure it's not. You know, just from visual recognition, it seems to me that the LS block has a round port for its exhaust and the LT1 has a rectangular port. So I don't think they're going to interchange, but I don't think it'll be a big deal to take the headers that I have now and modify them so that they will bolt up against this LS. So again, basically we're going to strip this motor down today. Maybe we'll drop a few clips in here and there as we're doing it, kind of show the progress of this thing being stripped off. We're going to get rid of this whole wiring harness as well because, like I mentioned about the fuel injection system, it is a standalone setup. So it actually comes with a computer and it runs the fuel injection, comes with a full set of injectors. It's going to run those obviously. And it also has provisions to run the coils. So the ignition system and the fuel system will both be controlled by that one computer. Nice setup. Really looking forward to doing that. What else was I going to get for this LS engine? Oh, well, I mentioned before that I'm getting a T56 to bolt against it. Then I'm also going to get an adapter kit from the same company, most likely, that is the bell housing, the flywheel, the clutch, so on and so forth, and bolt all that together. Let me back up for a minute. I just wanted to show this engine because it just got here. We just took it off the truck. So I wanted you to get a glimpse of it before it starts getting torn down. But backing up to the other project that I was telling you about, which was these bumpers, I told you I'd do a quick walk around of the truck previous to putting them on so you could see what the truck looked like with the factory bumpers. Alex is gonna take a quick walk around with me. These are obviously the factory bumpers. One of the things I want to do as well with the back bumper is, well, with both bumpers, is try to retrofit the backup sensor. Oh, that's right, it's only in the back. The backup sensor sensors, I want to get these mounted into that as well. I don't want to lose that system. And that's pretty much it. That bumper, it has to be test fitted to this vehicle. I mentioned that before as well, so that the skegs will be in the right position to hold the bumper exactly where I want it. This is what it looks like right now. Obviously we have the tailgate on the floor over there. We took it off and we used this mid-rise lift right here. We lifted it up part way, dragged the motor out onto the mid-rise, and then used the mid-rise to get the engine on an engine stand. So, for a quick walk around, this is the truck I was telling you about. It's my 04 F350 6-liter turbo diesel. That's the current front bumper, which I can't wait to replace. I actually get a little bit of tire drag right now, just on the edge of this little plastic fin on the bottom of the bumper. So I'll be happy when that goes. But I'll get more into this project when I get around to putting those bumpers on, which is coming soon. I'll make another installment when we're ready to coat them and they're all ground and properly sanded, and we're ready to prime and put a coating on them and finish them. And we'll talk to you then. Thanks for coming to Dean's Garage.